Well, if you're looking to have some fun this weekend while getting into the Halloween spirit, we've got the perfect event for you.
This Saturday and Sunday, the PSO is presenting a Spooky Symphony. It'll include music from Halloween movies and just some spooky pieces.
And joining us this morning for more on the event is Communications Director for the Portland Symphony Orchestra, Allison Page. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, so first off, you do the magic of Christmas.
Yes, we do.
So why not a concert to celebrate the spookiest time of the year as well?
You know, it just seemed like the right fit. There is so much wonderful horror music out there, both in terms of just music that sounds spooky and then music from movies. And you really can't have a good horror, scary movie without a really great spooky soundtrack. So it just felt like a great fit and something that our audiences would really love.
I love the description of the concert. When you look online, it's the concept of the eerie and unsettling to the downright bone-chilling experience of a concert of spooky, ghostly, and thrilling tunes that will send shivers down your spine. That makes you want to go, right?
I would hope so. But yeah, no, we have some great selections. We, of course, have music from John Williams, The Witches of Eastwick, and Jaws, one of the most iconic themes in movie history, I would say. We also have music from more popular, more recent movies like The Nightmare Before Christmas and Howl's Moving Castle, and of course some just spooky sounding songs. So Dance Macabre and Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor, which is, you know, you've heard it all over the place, from Dr. and Jekyll and Mr. Hyde to Fantasia, and it's just that well-known, really scary soundtrack.
Yeah, and what a great way to start the concert than with Toccata and Fugue in D minor, right? On the, like,
Yeah.
Especially when I heard it on the pipe organ. It's just,
Oh
wow.
my gosh, yeah. So we're doing an orchestration of it that'll feature the full orchestra, and it will be really just a great way to kick off the Halloween spooky season that everyone enjoys so much.
What is the atmosphere of the place going to be like?
Well, so we're encouraging people to come in costumes. The orchestra may be dressing up, but you know, it'll be just a fun, really great family-friendly activity, or for people who are really into Halloween, it's a great date night. It's just going to be fun. We have one of our favorite guest conductors, Morihiko Nakahara, is coming to conduct the concert, and he is just so good at explaining the music and creating a really fun and engaging experience for the audience. So it definitely is something people will want to check out.
Let's talk about some of the classics too. You know, you have the theme from Alfred Hitchcock and all the, you know, the music from Psycho
Yes.
too. That takes you way back, and those were scary movies and scary music too.
Yes, I mean, who can imagine Psycho without that iconic string music? So we're really excited to be performing that. I guarantee you'll get shivers down your spine when you hear that performed live. And Alfred Hitchcock is just one of the most iconic horror directors of all time. So we also have the theme from his show, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, which is a funeral of a marionette march. So it should be just a really fun and great way to pay homage to the breadth of different music that has existed throughout time.
And this must obviously be fun for people in attendance, but this must be fun for the orchestra as well.
Yeah, you know, we have just a really great orchestra, and it's really fun when they get to kind of dig their teeth into a different kind of music. And anytime they get to play something like John Williams, you know, it's always a good time.
Are there people going to be surprised by anything? I mean, you mentioned the John Williams music. You got a Toccata and Fugue in D minor, which a lot of people know that tune, but really don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But something that maybe people are going to go, wow, I didn't know that was a Halloween song or something.
That's a great question. I will say we might have a little spooky encore planned, but I won't surprise it. I won't ruin the surprise. But I think that people will just be excited to enjoy the music and celebrate Halloween and spooky seasons. I think maybe a surprise might be Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, some people think it's a Christmas movie, some people think it's a Halloween movie. At the Symphony, we kind of think it's both and like to celebrate it in both seasons.
Haven't you guys played that as part of
We
the
have
magic
done
of
it
Christmas
as part
too?
of the magic of Christmas.
Right?
So
So
it goes both ways.
it can really span the breadth of different holidays. So it depends on which camp you're in and whether or not you think it's Christmas or Halloween. So that might be a surprise for some folks.
What is it about live music that, you know, draws people in? It's so special.
You know, it's really hard to explain and to put into words the experience of live music, but it's just I feel like nowadays everyone's so tied to their phones. We're all just always connected, and to just be able to sit and listen and experience music and just the acoustics at a space like Merrill Auditorium, the sound really envelops you and you feel like you can just get taken away. Your mind can just stop working for a moment and you just get lost in the music, and it just makes the experience so much better. You can actually sometimes even feel it just from the sound coming at you. You can actually feel it, which is just, it's unlike anything that you can ever experience.
I briefly mentioned Magic of Christmas. What else does the PSO have coming up? Of course, you have these pop concerts or spooky concerts to help get people to go to some of the other concerts too.
Yeah, so one that we're really excited about is Dawnland to the Planets. So it hosts the Planets, which is just a beautiful orchestral suite. And then we're working with Jason Brown, who's also known as Firefly, who is a Wabanaki musician and multimedia creator. And he has written a piece, Miliataquat. And so it's a beautiful piece, and we're actually premiering one of the movements of it, but it's choral and orchestra. And the whole idea of the concert is just thinking about our place in the universe, from the rising sun all the way out to the planets. So that one will be really special. We also have some really fun movies in concert. So Jurassic Park in concert, as well as Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, where the orchestra actually plays the score to the movie live as the movie plays above it. And then going back to classical, we also have Bach's B minor Mass in the spring, which is just a sweeping, beautiful choral work that is probably some of the summation of Bach's music. So there should be something for everyone in this season. We're celebrating our 101st season, so we're really thinking about kicking off the next century of the symphony. So trying to find a little bit of something for everyone in there.
Where can people get tickets in? Just remind them of when this is happening.
So Spooky Symphony is happening this weekend, so Saturday, October 18th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, October 18th at 2:30 p.m. Tickets are available through our website, portlandsymphony.org, or they can also go to our box office Portix.
Yeah, and I went to the Star Wars: A New Hope concert. That was incredible, so can't wait for the other one. All right, thanks for coming on.
Thank you
thanks
for having
joining
me.
us.